Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. Here we are on a Thursday morning. It is the 9th day of February. I do appreciate you waking up and tuning into 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Republic Services, and brought to you by Jessup Premium Stores located here on the Waycross Highway. And Bob, we're talking turkey today.
I believe we are. Mr. R.J. Aldridge is in with a couple of students that are going to help him with the event. Is that right, R.J.?
That is correct. We have the turkey banquet coming up this Saturday, February the 11th.
All right, February 11th, the National Wild Turkey Federation's annual banquet, right?
That is correct.
The Flatwood Gobblers chapter, and that's y'all.
That's correct.
Here in Jessup and Wayne County, and your annual banquet's coming up Saturday, right?
That is correct.
All right, give us the details, R.J.
We'll be hosting the banquet at Unity Church of God Gymnasium. The doors will be opening at 6 p.m. Of course, we will have a live auction, silent auction, plenty of merchandise, some guns that we will be raffling off. One of the other big prizes that we are actually giving away this year is a four-person offshore fishing trip that has been donated as one of the big prizes this year. And also, we will be having the world-famous Sybil's Catering.
All right, Sybil's doing the catering for you there at Unity Church of God in the gymnasium there for the turkey banquet coming up this Saturday. Once again, doors open at what time and the meal starts at what time?
The doors will open about 6 p.m. That will be the time to get your tickets and get all the stuff and look at all the auction items. And then we are planning to eat between 7:15 and 7:30, and then we will get that show on the road.
Okay, silent auction, live auction. What else will be going on there?
Raffles. There will be multiple raffles, whether they're raffles for some merchandise, big merchandise items, or some gun raffles.
Okay, tickets are available where? For how much?
There are tickets currently available at Harris Ace Hardware, MA Customs, and there are some at my office at Ag South. And but there will be plenty of tickets to be sold at the door.
Okay, so you can get them at the door the same price?
Absolutely.
Okay, Harris Ace Hardware, and then Ag South, and the other place was?
MA Customs.
MA Customs, and so you can get your tickets in advance. And once again, they're how much?
For a single ticket is $60. Couples ticket is $100.
Okay.
And then we've got some other little packages that go along, depending.
All right, you got gun packages and things of that sort, and raffle packages. And, of course, that gets you the membership to the National Wild Turkey Federation, gets you the meal, the membership, the, is it bi-monthly magazine to come out?
I believe it is.
Yeah,
I believe so.
6 times a year. And so a way to keep up not only with the National Wild Turkey Federation, but they cover so many subjects in that magazine that you would love you'd love getting in. And introduce your special guest in here this morning, RJ.
All right. We have two high school students with us that help us out that volunteer with our Jake's program that we put on. We have John David Lee and Cassie Smith with us this morning.
All right, Cassie Smith. Good morning, Cassie. How are you?
Good morning.
How long have you been involved with the National Wild Turkey Federation?
Since last year when I was a junior.
Okay, so you're a senior this year, and what will you be doing on Saturday night?
I'll be helping with the live auction, helping selling raffle tickets, and really anything that they need us to help with.
Okay, Cassie, and do you do anything beforehand? Are you working beforehand to get things prepared for the banquet on Saturday night?
Yes, sir. There's a lot of stuff that we have to put together for the live auction, and we come a little bit early just to make sure everything's set up and ready for everybody to get there when they get there. All
right. You said you became got involved as a junior. What got you interested in volunteering with the National Wild Turkey Federation?
Well, I work for Joey Duncan at Duncan Autos, and he helps with them, or he's a member. And Mr. Lee Howard came and asked me, did I want to get involved? So I was like, yeah, that's a great opportunity for me.
Okay. Well, good. Do you enjoy it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're a senior. You'll graduate soon, right?
Yes, sir.
What are your plans, Cassie?
I want to go to school for nursing at Armstrong State University.
Okay. Armstrong, which will be
Georgia
soon
Southern.
part of Georgia Southern. So you will be an Eagle. All right. I'm going to move the mic on over. And once again, RJ, introduce your other student here.
This is John David Lee.
John David, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Are you senior this year, too?
Yes, sir.
All right. How long have you been involved with the National Wild Turkey Federation?
I've been involved for about 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. And what got you involved with it, John David?
Well, my family's always been real involved in hunting and preservation of turkeys and stuff like that. So my dad's always been a member of the National Wildlife Turkey Federation.
So you're experienced with this. What are you going to be doing on a Saturday night there at the banquet?
I'll be helping with the live auction, the silent auction, just pretty much whatever needs to be done.
Just whatever RJ says, that's what you're going to be doing, helping out. So what are you going to do when you graduate in May?
I'll be attending AVAC in Tifton.
Okay, so you're going to get involved in the agricultural community?
Yes, sir.
Of some way. Well, good. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Okay. Glad to see that y'all students there at the School of Volunteering for this great cause. National Wild Turkey Federation, the Flatwood Gobblers chapter, is their annual banquet this Saturday night at Unity Church of God Gymnasium. Sybils will be providing the food, and y'all always have a good time with that. I mean, y'all bring in a lot of items to bid on, both silent and live auction, right?
Yes, sir. We do. Yes, sir. We do. We'll have shirts, hats, knives, possibly prints, pictures, turkey calls. We have a little bit of everything. We try to kind of mix and match. And I try to always tell people, just because it's a turkey banquet, that all the items are not turkey related. If you're an outdoor person or believe in conservation in any kind of way, it's a great organization for everything when it comes to the outdoors.
Yeah, I've noticed that with the Turkey Federation through the years, it has expanded out to more areas than just involvement with turkey hunting, turkey preservation, that y'all have expanded out to conservation, to also promoting conservation for other animals and hunting preserves, and getting the younger generation involved in the outdoors.
Right. That's our specific reason for our Jake's program, is to get the young people out there to understand what goes on in the outdoors, and then to enjoy what we've enjoyed for our lives, and to carry that on into the future.
Okay. So once again, just give people a quick summary of what's going on Saturday.
Saturday will be our annual Hunting Heritage Banquet, to be held at Unity at 6 p.m. It is our biggest fundraiser that we do to generate money for our state fund for conservation, as well as high school scholarships and any other functions that we're able to put on. This is our big program, our big fundraiser of the year.
Okay, tickets will be available at the door. Sybils is doing the catering. Tickets $60 for individuals, $100 for couples, and includes the meal plus membership to the National Wild Turkey Federation. You'll enjoy getting the mailings from them, the emails, the magazines, and everything else. And then you'll also have a great time on Saturday night, bidding on the silent auction items, also bidding on the live auction items. The raffles, you'll have a lot of different raffles. You'll have raffle packages, won't you?
Yes. Well, you can do an individual raffle if you want a specific item, or there are packages where you can buy tickets for multiple different items as well.
Okay. And all this is going on, the National Wild Turkey Federation, the Flatwood Gobblers chapter of the National Wild Turkey Federation, in this area, putting on their Heritage Banquet this Saturday night. Doors open at 6, right?
Doors open at 6.
At the gymnasium at Unity Church of God there on Sunset Boulevard, right across from Bill Morris Park.
Yes, sir.
Right. Anything else about the banquet you want to talk about?
I think that's it.
Have we covered it all, RJ?
I believe
we did it all, huh? All right. Well, good luck, and hope you have a fantastic banquet on Saturday night, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Saturday, February 25th, Big Dog Country WIFO presents The John Conway Show. John Conway. Saturday, February 25th, 7 p.m. at Coastal Times Technical College in Jessup. Yes, sir. The John Conway Show. Tickets available locally at Sears, online at www.itickets.com, or by calling 800-965-9324. Don't miss John Conway, Saturday, February 25th, 7 p.m. at Coastal Times Technical College in Jessup.
All right, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. And Bob, that's quite an accident there at Highway 341 in Joy Williamson, isn't it?
Yeah, Donnie Ray called early this morning around 6 o'clock and wanted us to get the word out to make sure people avoid that intersection at all costs, because it's going to be closed down for several hours to clean up that spill.
So what time did the accident happen?
Around 6 a.m.
Around 6 a.m., so it was way before school started, so it wasn't school-related. So just something happened there where a tractor-trailer truck turned over fertilizer is what spread out there. Is that what was?
That's what Donnie Ray tells us.
That's what Donnie Ray, the emergency management director, said it was fertilizer. So they got to get the truck cleaned up. They got to get the fertilizer cleaned up. They got to get the road cleaned up, and then they'll be open for business there at Highway 341 at Joy Williamson Road.
serious accident too. I think there's, I'm not sure if there's fatality or not, but that's the initial reports.
Was it just the truck, or was the other?
I believe it was
Just the truck. Okay. All right. We just hate to see something like that happen. And I know that ever since first thing this morning, we've been telling folks about the accident, that they would not be able to go to the intersection there of Highway 341 and Joy Williamson Road, that you need to find you another route to get past that point. And luckily for Highway 341, there's a lot of different routes to get by there. You know, not dependent upon just that intersection there at Joy Williamson Road and Highway 341. There's ways to get around it. I was thinking coming in, what if something like this happened there at the intersection of Highway 84 and Joy Williamson Road, Henson Mosey Road? I don't know how I'd get to the radio station. It's a bit to go a long way around, either down, Highway 341 to cut across to Holmansville Road, or somehow go down another road to get over at 84. But luckily, it didn't happen here at 84. But our thoughts and prayers goes out to the person involved in the accident at Highway 341 and Joy Williamson Road. Highway 341 and Joy Williamson Road. Accident happened about 6 o'clock this morning with the tractor trailer overturning. It'll take them a few hours to get it cleaned up. And but we do appreciate the Emergency Management Director, Donnie Ray, letting us know very first thing this morning around 6 a.m. that this accident had happened.
I got a call from him, and I got a call from High School Principal Bo Adams to, let people know that, like I said, students probably might get to school a little bit later than normal this morning due to the intersection being shut down.
Okay. And you said it could possibly have been a fatal accident, right?
That's the initial report.
That's the initial report. The initial report, it was a fatal accident. So you just hate to hear that, but just avoid that area there for a while at Highway 341 at Joy Williams Road here in Jessup. All right. Anything going on news-wise that you want to highlight this morning here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show?
We also got the news that Stetson Bennett passed away this morning at the age of 87. So, again, as soon as we get those funeral arrangements, we'll pass the information along. But got a call from the family. Again, this is a long time. Clerk of Court, the longest-serving clerk of court in the state of Georgia, when he retired in 2012. Served from January 1st, 1965 till December 31st, 2012. Again, the courthouse bears his name. That dedication took place back on May 1st of 2014. Again, it was a great ceremony, but again, his picture hangs in the courthouse. But again, long-time clerk of court, well-known in this area, powerful man for many, many years throughout the state of Georgia. So again, Stetson Bennett passing away this morning at the age of 87.
Okay, our thoughts and prayers go out to his family. We do appreciate this. Letting us know the fact that he did pass away this morning, because he was an important person in a lot of folks' lives for many, many years. Stetson Bennett Jr., the clerk of court for all those years, and beloved by a lot of folks in this area, and his family just really adored him, and we just wish the best for them as they have to go through this, and our thoughts and prayers will be out to Stetson Bennett's family.
Helped many people in this area.
Yeah, helped a lot of folks. Yeah, Stetson Bennett helped a lot of folks.
A lot of people tell a lot of stories about Mr. Bennett.
Yeah. So we'll have the complete details on the obituary coming up later on today around 12:45 as we get all those details and the arrangements and everything. Anything else in news this morning that's going on that's on your mind that you might want to highlight?
Just want to remind everybody, got Mike Roberts, Chairman of the Commission, coming in tomorrow to discuss the coal ash issue, what all's been done, what all the commissioners been involved with, where it's going, it continues to be in the news. So, like I said, we've been inviting people to come. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Republic's working on that. The person I've been talking with the Republic's having a lot of family issues. His father-in-law's in bad health, and so he's still trying to get his family situation situated, but he assures me that when all that gets settled, he'll be able to come on the show and be with us as well. But again, he's dealing with a lot of issues with his father-in-law, and his father not doing well on either front. So again, our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. But again, I've been in contact with him on a pretty consistent basis, and I'm sure we're going to get Republic eventually on the show as well. But tomorrow we got Mike Roberts, Commission Chairman, in the studio for 30 minutes to talk about what all the commissioners have done, where they stand, what they can do, if anything. So should be an interesting show tomorrow. Just want everybody to tune in tomorrow from 8 to 8:30.
Okay, so County Commissioner Chairman Robert's in tomorrow. Question coming in here on our text. Remember, if you ever have any questions or comments here for the world famous Butch and Bob show, or just about anything else during the day, you can text us at 912-427-3711, 912-427-3711. Somebody's texting in. They don't know all the details of what happened to the girls' basketball situation. What happened? This is a text that came in. What happened with the Lady Jackets basketball book? I know sometimes the coach, as a student manager, keep the book while they're not paying attention to all the, where they're not just paying attention to the details. So what exactly happened there, Bob?
It's just a mistake in the book. Like I said, a teenage girl kept the book and marked it wrong. Instead of marking 2 quarters, marked 4. And you can't play for so many quarters from JV to varsity. Ware County coach knew it. Unfortunately, our book's the official book. That's what George High School Association rolled on. While the coach from Ware County made an issue out of it, despite she lost the game. But she did. It is what it is. And instead of us hosting...
Does she know the girl didn't play all 4 quarters? It's not like she did something. It's not like the girl played 4 quarters. It was just put down that way.
Doesn't matter. The book is the book, and the book was marked wrong. And she took that as an opening to get to tournament, flipped to her gymnasium and region tournament.
One student makes a mistake.
Right.
Everybody knows what the truth is, including the coach for Ware County. Everybody knows that this girl did not play 4 quarters. She only played 2, like they're supposed to. You have one student make a mistake, and everybody has to suffer because of the Ware County coach saying, oh, wait a minute now, they put down 4. I know she only played 2. I only know she played 2, but y'all put down 4. So we want to be able to host this thing when everybody else in the world knows the truth. She's trying to pull a fast one.
She's not trying. She pulled a fast one.
She pulled a fast one. Okay.
George High School Association ruled in her favor. So obviously have more pull with George High School Association than we do. So it's just a sad situation. But, you know.
So not only did we beat Ware County twice and we were region champs, the region championship was taken away from us, and the region tournament was taken away from us because you had a student put down 2 more lines in a book than should have been.
The sad thing is the financial loss because, you know, like I said, all that concession money stays in the program, but you're not making that, you know, plus part of the ticket receipts, you know, it's a $7 admission price. You got all region teams after region tournament, so you got all these people come to the region event. Instead of coming to Wayne County, they're going to Ware County.
It'd been one thing if she would have played 4 quarters, that would have been wrong, but she only played 2 like you're legally supposed to. You just had a student make an honest mistake. And this coach is lambasted this student for doing this and taking all this away from Wayne County, taking away in our region championship, taking away the tournament, just because would she want that done to her? Would she want that done to her and her program if one of her students made a mistake? Would she want it done to her? That's what she needs to ask herself. Would she want that done to her? Would she gracefully say, yeah, my student over here made a mistake, and yeah, we're going to have to give all this up. You know, that's just the way it is. Would she want it done to her? That would be my question if I could get my face in front of her face.
She's pretty tall. So
well, I'll stand up on something then. Would she want to do unto others if you want them to do unto you? And would she want it done to her when she had a student just make an honest mistake?
Just a sad.
I mean, this is not the PGA. All right, this is not a golfer keeping a score in a professional. This is just a student putting down 2 more strokes than she should have.
Like I said, it's just an honest mistake, but unfortunately, they took the mistake, and they're ruling by the George High School Association is our book's the official book. It says she played more quarters than she's allowed to play, so the ruling was upheld by the George High School Association. I said Friday night, she made the call, the Ware County coach made the call Friday night. They knew it was an issue Friday night, but they knew the ruling would not be done until Monday. The ruling came down Monday in favor of Ware County, so that's why the tournament is in Ware County, not in Wayne County.
Well, somebody says, should there be a video that shows how long the player played? Everybody knows that she only played 2 quarters. There's no question. The coach for Ware County knows that this junior player only played for 2 quarters.
George High School Association.
Everybody knows that.
Was not looking at any video. Like I said, the video has nothing to do with it, whether they have video or not. The book is the official book. If it's marked wrong, that's what they go by. That was the ruling by the George High School Association. That's the only thing they cared about what does the book say?
They don't care what the truth is.
They don't care. They want to.
The Georgia High School Association does not care what the truth is. Is that what you're saying, Bob? The Georgia High School Association does not care what the truth is.
I'm telling you,
there's evidence showing the fact that girl only played 2 quarters.
Evidence. There's not video evidence, but
give me a break.
But they're not looking.
Ask the coach for Ware County. Did that player play 2 quarters or not? Let's see if she sits there and lies to you.
You yelling at the choir. I'm just telling you what the Georgia High School Association rule. The Georgia High School Association rule.
I'm just
book, and the book says it's wrong that she played more quarters than she's allowed to play. So that's the rule by the Georgia High School Association.
And everybody, including the coach for Ware County, knows you only played 2 quarters.
Right. It's on her. But the sad thing is, why is Georgia High School Association taking one word from one coach? But they're not. They're telling me that they're taking the official book and the fact that the book was wrong. One thing people in Wayne County are saying that you're paying somebody to keep the clock. You're paying somebody to do the PA. Why not pay somebody to do the book? If it's that important, it's going to determine.
Especially at a regional championship game.
Exactly. So it falls on Wayne County. It falls on the books marked wrong. Georgia High School Association says the only thing that matters is what the book says. The book says you play more quarters than she's allowed to play, so it's officially a violation. We lost the region title. We lost the host event, and it is what it is. Take it up with Georgia High School Association, which I did, but that's the explanation they gave me. They don't care about video. They don't care about anything. All they care about, what does the book say? They don't care about the truth. The official book says she played more quarters than she's allowed to play, so it's a violation. The tournament, the game is lost. The tournament host site is lost. That's what was so sad about it. We won the game.
We won the game.
And all the excitement.
And the girl only played 2 quarters.
I said I had no idea what was going on until I went in to talk to Coach Kayla Hobbs. I mean, I was up there with Sean Smoke from In the Game magazine. He was there to cover Ware County, and we're watching this great game. And it was a great game. I mean, it was back and forth, nip and tuck. Wayne County wins. The excitement's going on. 5 minutes later, I said, well, I got to go down and interview Kayla. I walked in there, looked like somebody died.
Wow.
You know. Bo Adams is in there trying to console, and I'm going, what in the world's going on?
Did they have any whiteout?
And they said there's something. That's what somebody said. Somebody says,
anybody got any whiteout? Anybody got any whiteout?
Somebody said, get an eraser.
Yeah.
But we left Friday night with it in limbo, and like they said, the ruling would be made Monday by the Georgia High School Association. Georgia High School Association made their ruling, and it is what it is. So the tournament's in Ware, not in Wayne.
So the truth doesn't matter. It's Gordon. We're going to base an entire tournament and region championship on a mistake.
Yeah, the question to the Ware County coach is, why do you want to win on a technicality? That's the sad thing. I can tell you why. Because they're making a bunch of money.
Because like we always say on this show, it's always about the money. So she looked for a way to host a tournament down there in Ware County.
Plus they have home court advantage and we don't. So but we got to get the bad thing is, we have 1 loss or 2 losses, and then one of those losses is to. We had 1 loss. The 1 loss is to Statesboro. When I said they play today, and Statesboro is a very good team, so it would have been better to have that game against Statesboro on our court instead of a neutral court. So they've got a tough game today at 3:30.
We would play Statesboro today if we'd have won the region, when we'd play a lower seed?
And we still play Statesboro, we'd be playing at home.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe if we'd won the region, we'd play a lower seed. It wouldn't be Statesboro, it'd be somebody else.
It might be. I'm not sure.
So,
maybe it is, but I said all those 4 out of 5 teams are in the state playoffs, so it really doesn't matter. It's just a matter of seeding. But the sad thing is we didn't win the regular region championship because of a technicality. And we're not hosting the tournament because of a technicality. That's the sad part.
I was just saying, everybody knows what the truth is, and this coach wants to win by
phone calls have been made, and the plea has been made, and
I would say lying by not saying the fact the student can make a mistake.
And the facts, like I said, the ruling by the Georgia High School Association is the only thing they cared about is what the official book says, and Wayne County's book is the official book because the game was played at Wayne County, and our official book has it marked wrong. And it was just a simple mistake by a high school student, and I'm sure she feels about as bad as anybody else.
I know she does, but so we all make mistakes. That would have been my doggone question, Coach. Have you ever made a mistake, Coach? To the high school association, have you ever made mistakes? Everybody knows what the truth is. If you ask that coach for Ware County, did that player play 2 or 4 quarters? Don't think about the book. Just know what she did on the square. Everybody say, yes, you only played 2 quarters. But according to everybody, according to that coach, she don't care whether she played 2 quarters. Not the Georgia High School Association don't care. It's according, they want to go by a mistake that was put. They want to base all this on a mistake by a student at a high school. They want to base the entire thing on a mistake. Everything's being done because of a mistake.
It was an honest mistake.
Yeah, I know. It was an honest mistake. I'm sure she feels bad. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes every single day. But you should go by what's right. Go by the truth. You know? And it's just bad that something like this had to happen. Like I said, this is not the PGA where the golfers have to keep up with their own scorecards and make sure they don't make a mistake there. But nothing we can do about it now. Got to put it behind us and move forward, and hopefully we play Ware County again and just blow them out of their own court and say, nah, 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 and have 3 people covering. I know they'll be doing the book over there, so we don't have to worry about the book.
So they played twice, and both games were decided by 2 points.
I know that's close, isn't it?
It's a very tough team.
Yeah, very tough team.
That's why home court advantage would be big. I said it was big Friday. I mean, I said it was a great crowd Friday night, great game. And that's the side of the thing that takes away from a great win. You know, it was a great win by Wayne County. But for some reason, that coach knew the book was marked wrong, and she made it.
How did she know the book was marked wrong?
I don't know how she did.
How did she know that?
I don't know.
I mean, that quick after the game. How did she know it was that?
I don't know.
I mean, is that a standard thing that she does? Is go over there and take a look at the book? Okay, take a look at the they're called the what team again? The junior.
JV.
The JV team. JV team players can only play 2 quarters in a varsity game. What does she do? Go take a look at the JV players and see how many quarters are marked down. And maybe that's a standard thing that she does on every single game. And see if somebody on the other team has made a mistake so she can win the game that way. If she didn't win it by her players winning it, she'll try to win it on technicality instead of on the court. And that's basically what she did. She wanted to win this. She won it on a technicality and not on the court, on her coaching abilities and her players' playing ability.
Her team lost the game. We beat them fair and square.
Right. We did. We beat them. We beat the coach. We beat the players. But because this coach wanted to make something out of nothing, because a student made an honest mistake, because 2 little more lines were put on something, everybody's going to say, we don't care what the truth is. Georgia High School Association says, we don't care what the truth is. The coach says, I don't care what the truth is. These 2 little lines here that we all know was a mistake, that's what we want to go by. So, it's frustrating, Bob. It's very frustrating, you know?
It's very frustrating. I said it's sad because, like I said, we're losing a lot of revenue. I mean, to host all those teams on Thursday, and then they all come back on Saturday. I mean, there's a lot of concession money to be made, a lot of ticket sales to be made. Good for the community, good for the, good for the economy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a big blow, but it is what it is. But like I said, when I talked to the people up there, that was the ruling I got. All that mattered was what the book says. And
it doesn't matter what the truth was.
They didn't care about it.
They don't care about the truth. They care about what's put in that book.
They didn't have anybody at the Georgia High School Association there. They talked to the officials. Officials couldn't tell them any difference. So they went by their ruling. The ruling is that the book says that she played more than what she was supposed to play, so they forfeited the game to favor Ware County. Is it right? That's what I'm saying. Life's not fair.
No, I guarantee it. This may be a standard operating procedure by this coach for Ware County. She can fit when she plays on the road. She goes over there and takes a look at the official book. She knows a high school student's keeping it. She knows that students sometimes. Well, we all don't keep up with stuff sometimes. We all make mistakes. But to go over there and take a look at the junior players and see how many times they were marked down playing. And as a coach for, the coaches will know they can't play their junior varsity players more than 2 quarters. That's it. It's a max you can play 2 quarters. Now, when you say play 2 quarters, is that like total time? Can you come in a little bit in the first, a little bit in the second, a little bit in the third, a little bit in the fourth, or just have to be?
Once you step
on there, you can be in there for 1 minute.
Play 1 second of a quarter. You played
that entire quarter. Okay, so we know our player only played in 2 quarters. It's just that somehow she was marked down as 4 quarters, and that's just a shame that the coach. But maybe that's a standard operating procedure by her. As she goes to every single game and says, all right, let's look at the junior varsity. Are they 4 strikes on there? Are there any way that I can win this game? If I lost it on the court, let's see if I can win it with a technicality. Maybe that's a standard operating procedure by her. Maybe that's something she learned years ago from someone and says, hey, if you didn't win on the court, see if you can win by technicality. See if you can win by a student's mistake.
she has to live with that.
I'm just playing the devil's advocate here and just saying what people in Wayne County are frustrated by, you know? Yeah. Everybody's just frustrated about it. But as you mentioned, we've got to put it behind us. We've got a tournament to play. And the best thing to do is just go beat them again on the court.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. My question to that coach was, would you want this done to you? Would you want this done to you? When you know what the truth is. See what she'd say?
She knows what the truth is.
Yeah, well, she knows what the truth. I'm talking about, you know, if she would have wanted done to her if she knew that one of her junior varsity players only played 2 quarters, but her official scorekeeper put down 4. And when she want to lose a region championship or any game because of a mistake by a student, but everybody knows what the truth is.
The bigger issue is why Georgia High School Association doesn't use common sense and say, no, we're not overturning that victory. That's what's the saddest part.
Yeah, let's don't use common sense. Let's don't use the truth.
When you talk to a high school principal and athletic director and head football or head basketball coach and the officials, and they all state that Wayne County won the game fair and square, and you're going to turn it over on technicality, that's on the Georgia High School Association.
Yeah.
They should have better rules in place than that. They should have more common sense than that. That's the frustrating thing. I said, I didn't think for any way, shape, or form on Friday night that the Georgia High School Association would overturn the victory.
Yeah.
I said, I wouldn't even worry about
turn over on a mistake.
I said, I don't want to worry about that. They're smarter people than that.
Yeah, junior varsity players can only play 2 quarters in varsity games. It's the key players, I guess, from overplaying or whatever. I don't
They
know.
only play 5 quarters, and this is what the rule is.
Right.
You can't play more than 5.
Okay. And so that's just the way it is. But we still got a region basketball tournament to play in. The girls play when?
3:30 today against Statesboro. Boys play tonight at 8 o'clock against Statesboro.
Okay.
And when win or lose, they play Saturday. If they win today, they play for the championship on Saturday. If they lose, they play for seeding into the state tournament. They're already both in the state tournament.
Okay. All right, Bob. Appreciate you clearing that up for us. Just